Man, we're halfway through August already. Time is flying for me, and that's not necessarily a good thing. All right, in front of you, you'll see the Carnicon lower. Well, one of them. This one's mine. My friend's is the other one. I'm going to go a little different route with mine. They're going to be almost identical, but the furniture is going to be a little different on mine, and the buttstock. And you're wondering, what's going on over here? Is that a pistol lower? Nope. It's going to be a UBR lower in OD green, which is one of my favorite colors. A lot of people don't know that, but I got a huge boner for OD green. So I went to Cabela's, and I was going to buy another handgun, but I stopped myself. Mostly because the guy behind the counter didn't want to help me too much, but they had a handgun that I wanted to buy because the other one that I was looking at sold, which is good because it's a 1911. Anyways, I decided not to, and while I was waiting for the two guys, it was such a slow night. I don't know why they didn't help me. Usually they're really good over there. But I found 100 rounds of this, which is never in stock anywhere, and when it is, it's gone instantly. These were hidden, and if someone is looking for them because they hid them at the Cabela's, it was me. So sorry I got them, but I'm also not at all sorry. I also got to thank EN2 Hamster for getting me on this train. These are going to go through the MR556 when I get the proper scope for it. I'm going to be getting the 77 grain Trijicon VCOG, which is super expensive. But anyways, back to this. I found the ammo. It was $62 a box, but I get my military discount, and I had a coupon for 5% off, so I paid about what it goes for online. It was close to $1 a round, but not as close as I'd like it. Anyhow, so I was poking around, I saw a coworker, and my coworker was like, "Have you seen the discount area?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And there's this whole discount area in the back, which is, I wish I never found it. But this was sitting there, and it was 200 bucks. So I picked it up, and it's in pretty good condition. There's a few little wear points. I have to reinstall it, but it came with brand new hardware, so even though this screw is a little marred up, it's still functional. So I'm going to use that screw, and if it ever gives out, then I'm going to swap it out with the other one. But saw this, had to have it, I left with it. So instead of buying a gun, I spent way less money, but still a lot of money. So soon, the reason this isn't on there already is I need the Magpul wrench to tighten this down to 35 foot-pounds. Once I do that, I'll get everything installed. I'll be putting a Spikes T2 with their spring in there. I've had a lot of good luck with it. And later I'll do a trigger, probably a Geisley something. We'll see. And I'll be doing them to both of them, but I just want to get the guns together first, and then I'll start fine-tuning. So there's that. All right, now what are those doing there? Well, I've decided to make a new range rule for myself, and it's directly inspired by my last range session. I rented a gun and brought 3 others with me. Now, this rule is going to have 2 exceptions. Exception number 1, I'm going to a one-time shoot, either with somebody on YouTube or a friend or something that's going to be a special occasion for the year. I'll bring a lot of stuff because I want people to be able to experience guns like the Mark 23, which is, I've never seen one for rent, not saying they're not out there, but it's a rare gun. So if someone gets the opportunity to shoot it, they bring quality ammo, they can run it through my gun. Or if I have a buddy that wants to try it out, they get that opportunity because I enjoy doing that for people. The second exception is this, the P30L with the P30SK or P30 with the P30SK, because it's the same namesake. It's the same gun. There's no change in how the triggers work. I mean, yes, LEM and V3, but the single action reset points are the same. And I can transition between these two, use the same magazines, everything, and it won't be a big deal. So those are the only 2 exceptions. And I'll practice going from a primary carry pistol to the subcompact version, which will be a bug gun. So this will be normal carry position, this will be appendix, and I'll be able to transition between the two. However, Gone are the days where I take a bunch of stuff on my own range day, just me going to the range, because it's a series of heartbreak and diminishing returns, jumping from pistol to pistol to pistol to pistol, trying to get footage for videos and all this other stuff, because I'm not dedicating 100% of my energy into one handgun. So from henceforth, one rifle, one handgun, that's what I'm taking to the range, with those two exceptions in mind. So put those two little stars next to this new rule. I will also make an exception for renting a pistol while I'm there, but it's going to be after I shoot the gun that I want to shoot. So I'm going to take, say, the P30 or the P30 and the P30 SK, run those, because that's what I came there to do, and then play stupid games and win stupid prizes afterwards. I'm not shooting poorly, but it's one of those things where you're like, I could have done that better, you know? And I want to provide a better product. It's going to slow down my production time. It's going to draw things out. It's going to be harder to do versus videos. It's going to be harder to do this. But in reality, the quality of the product you'll be getting in the end is better. And for me personally, that's what I would rather do. I'd rather give you a better product than just pumping them out, because it feels rushed and it's just not, and I'm not getting the proper impression of the pistol. So with that said, in the future, one pistol, one rifle, and one shotgun if I bring it. Because I'm also sick of cleaning all those guns at the end of the day. It's so much easier just to clean one or two. So with all that, there's more coming. This review is next, along with the Glock 19 versus VP9. And I have a few other projects I'm trying to put together. I don't know if they're going to happen. And there's 2 or 3 YouTubers I want to shoot with before I leave Texas for my next assignment. I've moved to Texas, so this is where I live. This is going to be my home of record once I re-enlist. And Texas is where I'm going to hang my hat for good. But I still have time left in the Navy, so I have to go do my Navy stuff before I can retire. Also, I don't care what the regulations are. I'm going to continue to gunsmith for myself. I know that's not like a big to-do legally with that executive order, but I'm not going to gunsmith for anybody else anyway, because I need to hone my craft. But I'm not going to let someone take something away from me that is absolutely arbitrary. And I'm not going to be someone who sits by and just says, well, I can't do that because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And I will make videos so you know how to do what I do. And at least that way, the art doesn't die. Because, yeah, I could make money on the side gunsmithing, but it's more important to me that they don't take the art away from us. The art of, you know, hand fitting things, polishing, and refining these guns. It's important to keep those skills. Repair, maintenance, and enhancement are very, very important things. So just like with my cars, with the modding cars, that's not going away either. I'm going to continue to modify my cars as I see fit, because they're mine, I paid for them, and I don't do ridiculous stuff. I'm not running straight pipes. I mean, I've got cats right behind my headers, you know. I'm sure some Greenpeace people or something like that would have issue with it, but it actually gets better gas mileage, so fuck off. All right, enough of that. I've been rambling too much. I tried to make this short, and I failed miserably. Thanks for watching. Take care. Take care of each other. Stay safe. And you know what? Thanks for all the support, guys. I really, really feel good about. I know I'm a small channel. I'm not trying to be a big channel. I'm not trying to be a sellout or any of those things. And that's usually what people say right before it happens. I like having a small community. I would rather have a small community of good people than have a mutant community like some of these other guys. So I'm very, very pleased with the viewership that I have. And I can say that even though I haven't met some of you in person, I look forward to seeing your comments. They make me happy, and it's nice to conversate with other like-minded people. So I appreciate it, and I look forward to more interactions. And support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America.